Refreshing ice cream without sugar, milk, or cream. Vegan ice cream that you can make at home in just a few minutes. Different flavors and different colors. Freeze 2 bananas and 2 peaches. Remove the skin. Cut the fruit into smaller pieces and add them to a blender. This ice cream has a lot of natural juice, so try leaving it in the freezer for about 30 minutes before serving. You can also freeze berries. Blend 2 frozen bananas and 125 grams of frozen blueberries. This sorbet flavor doesn't require extra sugar. Transfer the mixture to a serving dish, and you can chill it slightly before serving to guests. To make green ice cream, first freeze bananas, avocado slices, and 1 kiwi. Peel the kiwi and cut it into pieces. Remove the avocado skin as well, which peels easily after freezing. Chop the fruit and add it to the blender. Blend until smooth. Transfer the contents to a serving glass, and the dessert is ready to serve. Each flavor is different, and all it took were a few fruits. Everyone enjoys ice cream like this. Delicious coffee desserts perfect for any occasion. They're quick to make, and the result is stunning. This dessert not only tastes delicious, but also looks great when served. Start by preparing 3 cups. Pour 90 grams of chocolate sauce into each cup as the base. Next, gently whip 100 milliliters of cream until slightly fluffy but not stiff. Divide the cream evenly among the 3 cups to create the next layer. Now it's time for coffee. Choose the one you like best. Prepare it as you have done so far. Pour 200 milliliters of aromatic coffee over the 3 servings. Finally, lightly sprinkle cocoa on top for added flavor and an elegant touch. Done. These desserts are perfect for a cozy night in, easy to make, and truly delicious. I hope you give them a try. Put the chocolate into boiling water. What you can do will surprise both you and your guests. It's a great trick for parties or decorating various sweets. First, take a pot and fill it with water. Boil it until it starts bubbling. When it does, drop in the whole chocolate bar. It's best to choose your favorite milk chocolate. While the chocolate is melting, prepare a bowl. Fill the bowl with cold water and add ice cubes. Using tongs, take the melted chocolate out of the pot. Cut off 1 corner of the chocolate with scissors, creating a small hole. Squeeze the chocolate through the hole directly into the bowl of ice water, forming any letters or patterns you like. Leave the writing in the ice until it hardens completely. Once it's hardened, it's ready. You can use this writing to decorate cakes, fruits, or simply eat it.
This is how I store chicken without a refrigerator, even for up to 12 months. It doesn't take up space in the freezer and is ready to eat. It's a ready idea for dinner. To make the jars, you need 2 kilograms of chicken drumsticks. Wash them thoroughly and clean them. Then, place them on a paper towel and dry them thoroughly. Transfer the meat to a large bowl. You will now season it. Start by adding a tablespoon of salt. Then, add a tablespoon of black pepper and a tablespoon of your favorite seasoning. I chose sweet red paprika. Add a tablespoon of vinegar and mix it all. Rub the seasonings thoroughly into the drumsticks. Set the meat aside for a few minutes. Prepare a couple of onions. Slice them into 1 centimeter thick rings. Wash a bunch of parsley. Then chop it finely. Prepare sterilized jars with a large capacity. Place a layer of onions on the bottom and sprinkle them with parsley. Take a chicken drumstick and place it vertically in the jar. Add more pieces of meat, placing onions in between. Add enough drumsticks to fill the jar tightly. Close it tightly. Repeat the process with the remaining jars. Fill a large pot with water. Place 2 kitchen towels on the bottom. Put the jars with chicken in and add water. The jars must be completely submerged in water. Cook them over medium heat for 5 hours. After that time, the jars are ready. The meat cooked in this way releases its own juices. You can simply reheat this chicken in the microwave or in a pan and dinner is ready.
Take 1 onion and a jar lid. A friend from China taught me this trick. What you can do with them is amazing. You will definitely try this idea right away. Take large, beautiful onions, peel them if necessary, and cut off the stem ends. Clean them from the roots, but don't cut too much from that side. Place the prepared onion on the jar lid. Cut it in half. The lid will prevent you from cutting it all the way through. Now, cut it crosswise. Then, continue cutting it horizontally as shown in the video. This way, you will cut it into many pieces. It will look a bit like a flower. Cut the remaining onions the same way. Do everything exactly like with the first onion. Take a large bowl, pour water into it. Soak the cut onions in it. Leave them in the water for an hour and then dry them. In the bowl, beat 2 eggs. Mix them into a uniform mass. Add 100 milliliters of milk and mix again. In a separate container, prepare flour. Add salt, pepper, and sweet paprika. Mix them thoroughly with the flour. Now, take the first onion. It should be relatively dry by now. Dip it in the egg, be thorough. Then dust the onion in the second bowl with flour. Again, do it thoroughly so that the flour covers the entire onion. Heat oil in a pot. Put the onion in it. Fry it until golden brown. Turn it over to ensure it fries well on the other side too. Place it on a plate. Serve with sour cream and tomato sauce. Just peel off individual onion feathers and savor their extraordinary flavor. This prepared onion makes an amazing snack or a standalone dish. Since my friend showed me this recipe, I make such onions regularly. It's delicious. Delicious chicken fillets in soy sauce. My family asks for them every day, and everyone who tries them asks for more. You need 4 chicken fillets. Cut them diagonally, all the same way, only on one side. Cut 2 red onions in half and chop them. Slice 2 larger tomatoes. Pour 2 tablespoons of olive oil and half a cup of soy sauce into a large dish. Add a pinch of salt, a bit of pepper, oregano, and basil to taste. Remember that soy sauce is already salty, so you don't need too much salt. Add a tablespoon of brown sugar and squeeze 2 cloves of garlic through a press. You can add more garlic if you like. Marinate the chicken breasts in the mixture. Soak them on each side. Wrap in foil and let it sit for half an hour. Sprinkle onions on the bottom of a baking dish. Arrange tomato slices on top. Place the chicken fillets on them. Arrange them side by side. Pour the remaining marinade over them. Put it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees for 30 minutes. After this time, take it out and sprinkle the top with grated yellow cheese. Put it back in the oven, bake until the cheese melts and browns. You can serve the finished dish to guests. It looks amazing and tastes excellent. You can place a single fillet on a plate and savor its original taste. Everyone is surprised by this simple dish and asks for the recipe.